Hello everybody, this is Mr. Shaban. Today we're going to have some workbook exercises based on the lesson of reactivity and chemistry. In today's lesson we're going to start with the exercise 5.3. I'm going to give you 1 minute in order to figure out the answers of these questions, and then we're going to double check the answers together. Okay guys, for the first question, when potassium chloride dissolves in water, the temperature drops. When acid is mixed with sodium carbonate, the temperature drops. Which of these examples is an endothermic reaction? I want you to know that reaction is something that produces a new substance. So you have a change in the substance. So the correct answer should be mixing sodium carbonate with acid is going to make a new substance, is going to lead a new substance, so we can call it an endothermic reaction. The second question, give an example of an endothermic process that is not mentioned in question 1. We have dissolving ammonium nitrate in water, evaporation of water, melting ice. All of these are considered endothermic processes that can be mentioned as an answer. Next question, I'm going to give you 1 minute also in order to figure out the answers of these questions. Then we're going to double check the answers together. Okay guys, time is over. Which variable will they change? These they are going to change the volume of sodium hydrogen carbonate they added. How will they measure the variable they change? They will measure the number of spatulas of sodium hydrogen carbonate added. How could they find out how much to increase the sodium hydrogen carbonate by in each test? They can see what temperature changes they get when they added an extra 1, 2, or 3 spatulas of sodium hydrogen carbonate. If there is no change in the temperature rise, they could try using a bigger gap, such as adding an extra 5 spatulas each time. I'm going to leave you like for 2 minutes in order to figure out the answers, the rest of the answers for these questions. Then we're going to double check the answers together. Okay guys, time is over. Let's double check the answers together. Which change will they measure? They are going to measure the change in temperature using thermometer. Make a list of equipment they will need: thermometer, several test tubes, test tube rack, measuring cylinders, lemon juice, large beaker to dilute the lemon juice, water spatula, sodium hydrogen carbonate. All of these can be used in this experiment. Third question, describe how they will carry out this experiment. They will dilute the lemon juice and mix it well. Then they will measure the same volume of the lemon juice into each test tube in order to make it fair test. They will take the temperature of the lemon juice and they will add 1 spatula of sodium hydrogen carbonate. When the reaction has finished, they will take the temperature. They will repeat the same with 2, 3, and 4, 5 spatulas of the sodium hydrogen carbonate. How should Farzana make sure that the results are reliable? They should repeat the result, and they should repeat the results, and they could find the mass of sodium hydrogen carbonate they used rather than use spatula. So spatula is not going to give them the most accurate result, so they need to figure out the masses. Masses is going to be more accurate way in order to get a reliable result. That's simply the answer of the question. You need to know the quantities that come in contact with your chemical reaction, so you're going to get a reliable result. Then we're going to move to exercise 6.2. I'm going to give you 1 minute in order to rearrange these metals based on their reactivity. Please look at the observation carefully before you put them in order. Okay guys, time is over. Let's double check the answer. The most reactive metal is lithium, because lithium has moved rapidly across the surface, making hissing sounds and burst into flame, and then followed by magnesium, then followed by zinc, and at the end we have the copper. As you can see that the observation changes from a vigorous symbol of reactions into a less and slow reaction. Guys, I'm going to give you 1 minute in order to figure out the answer of these questions, then we're going to double check the answers together. Okay guys, time is over. The first question, write a word equation for the reaction between lithium and water. When lithium reacts with water, they are going to produce lithium hydroxide along with hydrogen. Name another metal that reacts in a similar way to lithium. We have potassium and sodium. Using the information above, explain why copper is used for the roof of building but magnesium is not. Copper can be used for roofs because it doesn't react with water, while magnesium reacts slowly with water, so would not be used for a roof because it will change by the rain and the snow. We need something that does not react with the water as the copper. This question is actually giving you an apparatus, and then you're heating a kind of metal along with steam. So when you heat metal with steam, you're going to give out, or gas will be given off. So the gas is going to be called hydrogen. As you know, how to test the presence of the hydrogen by introducing a lighted splint. The lighted splint is going to burn the hydrogen, making squeaky pop sound. Third question is like, draw an apparatus to collect the gas given off in this reaction. We can collect the gas by this method. So the gas is going to come out of the metal as bubbles, and the bubbles are going to move up across the test tube and push the water down. That's the easiest way to collect a gas by the help of the water, because gas is going to displace the water and push the water down, so you can get a pure gas over here. Exercise 6.3, the reaction of metals with diluted acid. The first question, how can they tell that a reaction has taken place? Guys, in today's lesson, we have answered lots of questions based on the reactivity and based on the chemical reactions. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson, and see you next time.